I apologise for making that disgusting noise. G'day cocktail lovers, it's concoctions in the kitchen time, except I'm outside. Felt like switching things up. Let's see if I regret this because of the amount of noise, but I thought it would be fun to try. I'm going to very quickly go through what I'm doing. I have a coconut. I'm going to age a cocktail in a coconut. I'm going to link you in the details to a detailed description of my inspiration from the Punch Drink website. But basically, punched a hole in it and I'm going to put a cocktail in it. Now, I saw some videos on YouTube, someone used a power drill to do it, and I thought, what a wuss, it's got these natural holes. No, they were onto something. Using a power drill is probably way better than what I did. I was going to put a speed pourer in, and I couldn't make the hole big enough without a power drill, which I don't have, but I did find this stopper for it. So what that means is it's going to be very messy when I pour it, but that's fine. Now, the original inspiration was a coconut aged Negroni, and I'm not the hugest fan of Negronis because I don't like Campari, it's too bitter, but you know me, I'm into improvising and swapping. And so here's what I'm going to do. I bought this bottled cocktail a little while ago from the Archie Rose Distillery. They call it a Negroni. It's their version of a Negroni. It's quite smoky. It's probably a little bit bitter for me. They used something local, not Campari. But so I'm going to improvise. This is somewhere between a Negroni and a Boulevardier, because what I'm going to do is pour this in and then top it off with rye whiskey. I measured the capacity of this coconut, which was surprisingly voluminous, surprising to me at least, holds about 500 mils. There's about 400 mils in here. I'm going to top that off with 100 mils of rye whiskey, another local from the gospel there, straight rye, and then put it in the fridge for 10 days. Put the Negroni in the coconut and drink it all up. Top that off with rye, and this is one reason I'm doing it outside. I'm probably going to make a terrible mess. The inevitable happened, I overfilled it, but you know, waste not, want not. I apologise for making that disgusting noise. Stop her in. And now, this is going to age for 10 days. See you then.
It's New Year's Eve as I record this, so this should help me celebrate New Year's Eve. The video will be going up after New Year's Eve. I have two coconuts. I have a lovely bunch of coconuts. Look, idiot's a strong word, but I forgot what I put in one of them. One is my Negroni version. The other one, it's like rum, I think it's lime. I think it was heavily influenced by my current favorite cocktail, the Woodson and Ford. So it might have some cherry stuff in it. You can kind of, I don't know, can you see wet patches on the coconut? It seems to be leaking through. It should be interesting. So pouring it in the glass is probably going to be super messy. So I'm going to do that off camera and then do a tasting. I fine strained the cocktail. I did this one and I was going, okay, purely based on the color, I'm pretty sure this is the Negroni. And then I strained the other one, which looks basically the same. Oh, let's taste it. Let's see what's happening. That's got a sweet vermouth taste. I really like that, but I'm saying that's the Negroni. Now I'm going to taste this one and see how different it tastes. Oh no, that's smoky. This is the Negroni. I made these things. I have no idea. So yeah, no, this is more bitter and it's a bit smoky, so that's got the Negroni in it. I quite like them. I know someone online who did a similar thing and they hated it. They said it tasted like coconut water. I don't think it tastes like coconut water. I think it tastes like it's been coconut fat washed, which it essentially has. And that's pretty good. This is the rum and cherry one. Yeah, honestly, these are pretty good. I'm going to put these into some sort of bottle or decanter and then I'm going to crack the coconuts. Maybe see if the coconut meat's edible. Because I definitely don't think it's safe to keep around. I think it might start to rot. Even though the alcohol would have preserved it a bit. But yeah, this is not the worst experiment I've ever done. It's kind of fun. I like how it turned out. So, like I said, it's New Year's Eve while I'm doing that. So I have a couple of cocktails and honestly, quite a bit more in those coconuts that I can be knocking back. So I hope you're looking after yourself. I hope you had a good New Year's Eve, whether you had a big night or a quiet night. I hope you look after people around you as well, because we live in weird times. and I hope to see you again soon. But until I do, I'm back on my double fisting bullshit, so I'll say bye for now, and cheers.